Hello everyone, and welcome back to our SecurityX course. Today, we're tackling a crucial aspect of network security, troubleshooting common issues with identity and access management components in an enterprise environment. We'll begin by examining subject access control, which governs who or what can access specific resources within an organization. Subject access control encompasses various entities, including users, processes, devices, and services. Users. Common issues with user access include incorrect permissions, forgotten passwords, and account lockouts. To troubleshoot these problems, start by verifying the user's role and ensuring that their permissions align with organizational policies. For forgotten passwords, follow the standardized password reset procedures. And for account lockouts, investigate the cause, such as multiple failed login attempts, and consider implementing account lockout policies that balance security with user convenience. Processes refer to automated tasks or services that interact with resources. Issues here often involve service accounts with excessive privileges or misconfigured access rights. To resolve these, review the access levels assigned to service accounts and implement the principle of least privilege, ensuring that each process only has the access it truly needs to function. Devices accessing the network, such as laptops, smartphones, and IoT devices, can also present access control challenges. Common problems include unauthorized devices attempting to connect or devices not adhering to security policies. Implementing device authentication mechanisms and regularly auditing device access logs can help identify and mitigate these issues. Services like web applications and APIs require proper access controls to prevent unauthorized access and data breaches. Troubleshooting service access issues involves ensuring that authentication and authorization mechanisms are correctly configured and that services are regularly updated to patch any vulnerabilities. Next, let's delve into secrets management, which involves the secure handling of sensitive information such as tokens, certificates, and rotation practices. Tokens are used for authentication and authorization. Common issues with tokens include token expiration, improper token storage, and token reuse vulnerabilities. To troubleshoot, ensure that tokens have appropriate lifespans, are stored securely, and implement measures to prevent token reuse attacks. Certificates are essential for establishing secure communications. Problems with certificates often involve expired or invalid certificates, mismatched certificate names, and certificate revocation issues. Regularly monitoring certificate statuses, automating certificate renewals, and using certificate authorities effectively can help resolve these problems. Rotation refers to the regular updating of secrets like passwords, keys, and certificates. Failure to rotate secrets can lead to prolonged exposure of sensitive information. Automating the rotation process and ensuring that all systems and users adhere to rotation schedules are effective troubleshooting measures. Moving on to authentication and authorization, these are the cornerstones of identity and access management, ensuring that users and systems are who they claim to be and have the appropriate permissions to access resources. OpenID. OpenID is an open standard for decentralized authentication, allowing users to log in to multiple services using a single set of credentials. Issues with OpenID often involve incorrect client configurations, token validation failures, and insecure implementations. To resolve these, ensure that client applications are correctly registered with the OpenID provider, validate tokens thoroughly, and follow best practices for secure OpenID implementations. Single sign-on. Single sign-on allows users to authenticate once and gain access to multiple systems without re-entering credentials. Issues with SSO include authentication failures, session management problems, and integration challenges with third-party applications. Troubleshooting SSO involves verifying SSO configurations, ensuring proper session timeout settings, and addressing any compatibility issues with integrated applications. Open authorization. Open authorization is an open standard for access delegation, commonly used to grant websites or applications limited access to user accounts without exposing passwords. Issues with open authorization include token interception, improper scope definitions, and insecure redirect URIs. Remember, identity and access management is not a set-it-and-forget-it solution. It requires continuous monitoring, regular updates, and ongoing training to adapt to evolving threats and organizational changes. Thank you for joining us today, and see you next time.